No doubt one of the great purposes of Islam is to make us better people, right? The Prophet ﷺ, he said, I have only come to perfect your character. But there's people who have good character, but they don't have good Islam. And this is because just like Shaitan can deceive a person who is doing all the outward actions of Islam, but he makes it so that they don't receive any benefit, like we were talking about in the last 2 episodes. Similarly, Shaitan can come to a person who has all of the inner benefits of Islam, meaning they have good character and good akhlaq, and people enjoy their presence, and yet their Islam is not good, right? And there's a number of deceptions that can play into this, right? Maybe it's that they saw someone who was outwardly very religious and their conduct was terrible, or they were criminals or abusive, and that turned them away from the religion. It's like, oh, if that's the religion, I don't want it. Or maybe it's this idea of like humanity, which is a beautiful concept. Like, hey, we should all be humanitarians first. We should all love and respect and care for our fellow human beings. But then Shaitan comes and tells them, that's enough. As long as you're a good person, that's all that matters, right? It doesn't matter so much whether you pray or you don't pray. Allah doesn't need your prayers, right? It doesn't matter so much if you drink or you don't drink, it doesn't hurt Allah at all, right? Like, as long as you're a good person, the rest is just kind of like small, right? And that's how Shaitan kind of presents it. But the reality here is that if you found a person who was good, like all of his friends loved him, all of his neighbors loved him, like his co-workers loved him, he had excellent conduct with every single human being except for his mother. That when his mother comes and tells him, hey, can you get me a glass of water? No. Son, take your vitamins. No. Son, come home by this time. No. He doesn't obey his mother. Then what would we say? Is he even a good person? That would be under question, right? But even if he is, he's definitely not a good son. So when a person has good conduct with every single creature on the face of this earth, but doesn't have good conduct with the Creator, then what can we say about that person? That if you want to be a humanitarian, first you have to be a good servant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He has more right over you than any creation.